Sound Booth Theater presents Nightshade's Touch, Messenger Chronicles Book 3, written by Pippa Dacosta, narrated by Annie Ellicott, featuring Jeff Hayes as Kellee, Talen, and the rest of the male cast. Chapter 1. For he would be thinking of love till the stars had run away and the shadows eaten the moon. W.B. Yeats, Old Earthen. As a gladiator, there'd been no need for dance in my life, unless I counted the killing dance I'd performed for years in the arena. And so, when Kellee declared we were visiting a backwater colony called Hapters to celebrate, I was too curious to decline. But on arrival, it was all I could do to stand on the periphery of the revelry, wide-eyed and uncertain. Saru don't dance. Drums made of discarded barrels and tens thumped out a beat, instruments stringed from horsehair rang tricky notes, and pipes whittled from wood sent the revelers into a merry frenzy. The human colony, some 200 lives from a ravaged farming planet, danced and sang and laughed. I wasn't even sure why. There was little cause for celebration in Halow. We had beaten the Fae back from Calicto, driving them out after I'd sent a swarm of war drones into their shiny new arena. But war cruisers still swarmed Halow's old spacefaring channels, watching for survivor ships. Millions were dead. Families, homes, generations snuffed out by the Fae who believed it their divine right to cleanse Halow of its human infestation. I was about to retire outside when I caught sight of Arran among the dancing throng. Arran, previously known as Eon. He had eaten starfruit, wiping his mind clean of his entire past. He now danced like he didn't have a care in the world, because he didn't. Arran was the first name that had come to me when he had blinked at me and asked who he was. It was Fae and unoriginal, but I didn't know his Saru name, and Arran sounded a little like Eon. I had told him he was Saru, that he had been a fighter, but that was all. He didn't know his name for most of his life had been Eon. He didn't know he was the Saru gladiator who had wanted revenge on the Wraithmaker. He didn't know he had spent a lifetime at the mercy of the jailer Dagnu. I had told him his new name, and he had smiled back, shallow and polite, like two strangers bumping into...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?